Welcome back all to Living Oklahoma, and we continue raising Oklahoma with Rainbow Fleet. And this morning we're focusing on the month of April because it is Child Abuse Prevention Month. We want to talk more about this issue, so of course we have Carrie Williams, Executive Director with Rainbow Fleet, with us. And Carrie, this is such a serious issue, and what kind of problem is it in our state?
You know, it's a pretty big problem, and we're trending the wrong way. So in 2015 we had over 15,000 cases of reported child abuse, and that's just reported. So
now, do these range from, physical, emotional? Talk about the different kinds
neglect,
of abuse that we see. Yeah.
Physical abuse, emotional abuse, sexual abuse. I mean, you name it. Any kind of abuse there is.
Okay, we're talking about how our state is trending the wrong way.
That's right.
What are some of the things that lead to these forms of abuse?
Well, poverty is a big factor, substance abuse, intergenerational trauma. So if the parents of the child were abused when they were kids, it can be a cycle. Just like with anything else, it can be a cycle. Young mothers who are not equipped, mental health. When parents first become parents, there's postpartum depression, and if it's not recognized and treated, it can certainly lead to a number of issues, but child abuse is one of those. So.
What are some of the things that we can do to try to reverse this trend?
Just be strong as a community. So it takes a village to raise a child. You need your churches, you need your government agencies, you need your child care. Everyone needs to work together. Advocating for quality child care is a big way to prevent child abuse. Child care providers are trained to notice and recognize the signs, and same with every other part of our community. Everyone has to kind of work together to protect our kids. So.
Well, and there's such a cycle that goes on here, a cycle of abuse, and a cycle of maybe not the best parenting, because how do you know to be a good parent if maybe you didn't have a good parent? How can we break that?
Well, a lot of schools have home visiting programs. So it teaches parents how to be better parents, especially in lower income areas. Those are very important. Oklahoma Parents as teachers, Smart Start Central Oklahoma, they both have home visitation programs for young parents, for new parents. Anyone who needs the services can get access to them.
Is there anything that Rainbow Fleet does specifically?
We work with those organizations, and then we work with child care providers. So improving the quality of child care will do, we'll do our part to reducing the instances of child abuse and recognizing it when it happens.
So if people are watching right now, moms, dads, can we give them any things, maybe to I don't know, to maybe put in their minds and think about before something goes that far?
Yeah, absolutely. Reaching out. If your child has a behavioral issue, you have to learn how to deal with that in an appropriate way. There are resources for that. The City County Health Department has great resources for parents.
And don't be afraid to ask for help.
Absolutely
and
not.
Just picking up the phone could, maybe if you're at the breaking point, pick up the phone and before something gets to the next step.
Absolutely. 211 is a hotline that you can call. It's great resources for parents. There are lots of great resources out there to help. You just have to, make the phone call.
Yeah, and again, don't ever be afraid to ask for help, because
Absolutely.
we've all had to ask for it. I know I've had to. It's like, oh my gosh, somebody come over here and help me mentally because I'm losing it.
Yep.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
And if you need any help, like we said, when it comes child care, parenting, Rainbow Fleet, you can give them a call too. They're here to help. Their number here in OKC, 405-525-3111. And as you know, they come back up. There's also a number if you speak Spanish there as well. That's 405-525-8783. And they come back on every week with helpful tips for us on parenting, all wide range of topics to help us raise Oklahoma.
So we appreciate Carrie and hope you have a great week.
Thank you.
I keep saying she's getting a little bit bigger every week.
Every
time.
She's got her own Raising Oklahoma going on.
Here's our way to document it.
Yes.
Right?
All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.